King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 video, and in this one we are continuing the World Cup of Randbats. We're going up against Chiori Mikami, and this is the opening round. It's match 4. This is pool play, so there are 18 teams that have qualified. Every format gets put into a pool. Gen 1, for instance, is in this pool. We're playing 5 total matches, and then once all of our teammates are done in their various formats, we'll check out our record. Top 8 move on to the next round. So I won't let you know how I have been doing so far in this series. You can go back and watch those videos so you can see. But our team is doing pretty well. So we are currently in the top 8 cutoff, but of course, only about half of our games down. So let's see how things shake up here. In this one, we kind of like our team. Decently fast team. We have a rock type, so that blocks Pinsir. Let's go, let's go. But we don't have anything great for the Jigglypuff and switch in, especially if it knows Sing. We don't want to risk that. We don't have Sleep on the Victory Bell, which is too bad. So we're just going to go Razor Leaf. Do about 40% to the Jigglypuff. If he switches out to a fire type, that's no problem because we have a water type in the back that knows Recover and is ready to go. So yep, we get that off. He gets his Blizzard off. It does negligible damage to us. We're just going to keep Razor Leafing this thing down. That was really nice that he didn't status us or anything. Hoping for a clean set here. No hacks either way, just good old-fashioned battling. If he decides to keep this Jigglypuff alive, that would be a pretty solid play. He does decide that, okay. Now we don't have a great switch-in against Wheezing either. I think I'm going to check if Fire Blast gets us from this range. Maybe that's what he was checking himself, but Fire Blast does not get us from that range. Okay, so let's Swords Dance and then Hyper Beam. Seems good. Seems real good. We just need to get this Wheezing in range for our next attack. If he switches back to Jigglypuff, that's fine. This double attack Hyper Beam should knock it out. If he goes into a Rock Ground type, that's a bummer, but we have a water type and no one really wants to take 2 Surfs from Staryu either, so I feel like he'll let us get this off right into the Wheezing. By this point, he clearly knows that we don't have Sleep Powder, so I guess he could go into a Ghost type now if he had one, but whew, that was some good damage. We love to see it. I think we're going to go Hitmonlee here. The reason that we're going to go Hitmonlee as opposed to anything else is that Hitmonlee one-shots the Jigglypuff from this range. And so we want to see one of Chiori's other Pokemon. So we'll just go with a nice casual throw here. Nice little throw down. And let's see. I mean, Seismic Toss does a good amount to anybody too, so always nice to get rid of a Wheezing without letting it explode. Slowpoke is here now. We don't love to see it, but we do have 2 Slashers on our team, which is pretty good. I think we'll go Wigglytuff. And if this is the Amnesia set for Slowpoke, then so be it. We'll get the paralysis off. We'll get 1 big body slam. He'll be fully paralyzed. We'll get a big Hyper Beam before we go down. And then hopefully one of the Slashers cleans up the Slowpoke. Oh, our buddy Elrogue. He's got to tell me how to pronounce this because I'm going to keep saying Elrogue or Elrogue randomly. We've got a good cheering section in this one, actually. Hopefully it helps us to continue to make the right plays and ultimately pull this one out. It's a shame that Victory Bell went down. given the Slowpoke, but we've got some folks in the back that can handle it okay, I think. Well, he's thinking a while. Maybe he's worried that we have Sing, and he doesn't want the Slowpoke to get put to sleep. Maybe the Slowpoke's his win condition, because it's Amnesia. So he goes to Jigs. The question is, does Jigglypuff have counter? My answer is, I hope not. Well, we know it has Seismic Toss, but Wigglytuff is thick. He's got health for days. I'm just going to check really quick if that Body Slam was a low roll or not. Body Slam. No, that was a high roll, actually. So we're going to Hyper Beam. Now he goes for the counter. Nice. We're going to Hyper Beam again. Jigglypuff's in range for anything right now, so getting a Hyper Beam off would be nice. Wigglytuff at half health is tough to kill in one shot, so we're hoping we can get a Paralysis off. We are still worried about the Slowpoke. The fact that he saved it means to me it's definitely Amnesia. Now, I don't know if it's Amnesia Rest or if it's Amnesia Surf Psychic. My guess is that it's Amnesia Surf Psychic because it could outlast the Wigglytuff if it were Amnesia Rest. So that's my current thought. We'll see what ends up happening, but for right now, things are looking okay. Yeah, nothing really handles Wigglytuff too well, so hopefully we do get a Paralysis off, or else just a good bit of damage with a Body Slam or a Hyper Beam. Yeah, hopefully this works out okay. Ooh, I don't know, I'm always nervous for these matchups. Okay, so Slowpoke does come back out. I think then that he was like, does a 1 Amnesia Surf knock it out, right? That had to be what he was just thinking. But it might not. Like, we might live it. Got a decent chance of living it, so let's try it. Get the Paralysis off, that's great. And we're just going to Hyper Beam. Get a little damage off. It does give him the chance to get a 3-time special, but that's the risk you run. Ooh, that was a big second Paralysis. Yeah, we just Hyper Beam again now. Oh, he got us. Dang. Okay. That was an unfortunate roll. Slash does a maximum of 68 over 2 turns, so we can't quite get it yet. Hitmonlee's, Seismic Toss, Body Slam are about the same, huh? Well, it pains me to say it, but I think Persian has to be the answer now. 29 to 34. What was Kabutops? His slash was also 29 to 34? Well, I guess Kabutops can be the answer then. Obviously, we take a ton of damage in the process, but if it works out, it works out. The first one did 31, which was on the lower end. I'm just trying to think if Hyper Beam is better now. 90% chance to knock it out. No, I think Slash is still the right play. Let's go. Good job, Kabutops. Okay, here's Mew. We're worried about it, so we're going to go right to Persian. Oof, that was a big earthquake. Dang, I was worried that he was going to Swords Dance and we were going to be in a lot of trouble. But now we're just going to Slash a couple times. We're hopeful that he's still the Swords Dance set. Because everything on our team, other than the paralyzed Kabutops, is faster than the Mew currently. And if he's maybe Swords Dance Explosion, then Persian and Mew just will cancel each other out here. I mean, I'm sorry, let me rephrase. Mew will knock out the Persian, but we will have the next Pokemon come in who will be faster than Mew, who can knock it out. Ooh, but it's not that Mew. It's this Mew that I don't like at all. We switch to Body Slam here, hoping for the Paralysis or the crit. We get them both. Okay. So maybe it is Explosion. And we just traded kind of like we said. Okay, so no big deal there. This is good news for us, I think. Is he going to go Earthquake here because he knows we have Kabutops in the back? He's going to go Swords Dance here. I don't think he goes Fire Blast here, right? Can we risk it? I'm going to risk it. Oh, is this a terrible decision? How much does Staryu take from Charizard's Swords Dance Earthquake? Too much. So we can't, we have to Body Slam. We can't risk him getting a Swords Dance off. If he gets one off, he sweeps. Sorry, if he gets one off. Oh. No, we're probably actually okay if he gets one off, right? Yeah, we're okay if he gets one off here. Okay, so he does go Earthquake. We could have stayed in, but totally fine. Totally fine. We get to paralyze something here. If it's Charizard, awesome. If it's not Charizard, okay. You know, that's fine. If he does, if he is Swords Dance Charizard, this is a little tricky. So we're hoping that it might be Earthquake Slash. I mean, this would be a terrible set, but if it were, that would be great. Staryu doesn't one-shot with Hydro Pump, does it? No. I think we recover here. I know we're going to get paralyzed, but I think it's the right play. And I think staying in is still the right play. Let's go. It's Dugtrio last. Okay, that's good. Hydro Pump one-shots it. We missed. Come on with that miss. Kabutops with the Surf plus Hitmonlee's Body Slam should get it. Does the order matter here? Well, does the order matter here? Go to Hitmonlee, get a Body Slam off, followed by a high jump kick, I think is the right play. Because if we do get Dugtrio paralyzed, it just gives us an additional turn with Kabutops. So that's what we'll hope. Boy, unfortunate we missed that Hydro Pump. But he didn't get the crit. We got the para though, right? We didn't get the para. That was a very high roll for that Body Slam though. We can't rely on it, so we have to switch to high jump kick. And we get it. Let's go. Okay. Good first one. We just had the right team to counter his. I don't think we played especially well. Nothing that we did that was crazy smart. Just solid all-around play. All right. We don't know Sleep Powder. We have no Sleeper on the team. Mew is the all-out attacking special set. How do we win this? How do we win this? Gosh, I have no idea. How do we even beat this dugong? Nope. No idea, no idea. Because dugong's... Oh, Krabby is faster than dugong, huh? I guess we switch to Krabby then. He's faster than dugong, right? Holy cow. It's alright, nobody wants to take a Krabby body slam either. Dang, that was too bad. But the Blizzard would have one-shotted our Vileplume, so this way at least we get an attack off. And he still doesn't know that we're Stun Spore Vileplume, right? Because it makes sense that we'd switch out the Vileplume. But we should be able to get this body slam off. It'll hit. It may or may not crit, but it'll definitely paralyze. This Krabby is the... oh, it didn't paralyze. Come on. Come on. Alright, so we're going Mew then. And I don't even know if Dugong is in two-shot range from this Thunderbolt here. So I have to check it out. Thunderbolt is 30 to 35, so no, it's not. It is not in range, so I don't know what he might do here. But we're going to try to lower his special. We'll predict the switch. I mean, that's not a good prediction, right? Yeah, we're just going to try to do the special drop. We don't get the special drop. Go Psychic one more time and get the special drop. We don't get the special drop, but he does miss. And Psychic got a high roll both times, so we're going to finish it with Thunderbolt then. Whew. Glad that that we survived this Dugong. Honestly, kind of felt like Dugong was just going to sweep and win the game. Our team was so bad against it. We have to hope real hard that he doesn't have any other water types. He's thinking pretty hard here about whether or not we'll Psychic again. Again, we got 24% twice in a row, which is on the higher end of those rolls. But we're very scared of this Dugong, and Chiori might realize that because we're sending Mew out to handle it, but you just hope he doesn't save it. I mean, if he does, we have Raticate in the back. That Dugong is within Body Slam range of the Raticate, so not a huge deal, but... Oh, why did Untitled Presentation show up? I have no idea. Well, he's got his own Mew. Well, I don't like this at all. Do I try to freeze it? I don't even know what I do here. He tries to freeze us. He doesn't. We freeze him, though, every time. Let's go. Tell you a little story about this Mew. So one time I was in Cerulean City. Went north, ran into these guys on the bridge. Beat all of them real fast, real easy. At the end, surprise, there's a sixth guy trying to get me to join Team Rocket. He's a chump. I crush him. He gives me a nugget. Pretty sweet. 5,000 Poké Dollars. I continue on my journey, and then I realize, just as I step in front of this trainer in the grass, that I actually needed to go back to the Poké Center. So I teleport with my Abra, and it was wild because the trainer saw me, but then I disappeared. Anyway, so I went back to Cerulean, grabbed a rare candy through the house, and went back north, fought this trainer with a Slowpoke, headed back to Cerulean once more, And there was this Mew just hanging out there. He ambushed me, and I caught him, raised him, told him, hey, freeze everything. And that's what he does. I taught him Blizzard, and he just gets it. He's going to go Fire Blast here because it does more damage to us, right? So we're going to go out to Growlithe, eat the Fire Blast up. And now it's kind of interesting. Pony versus Growlithe. Because he can't switch to Dugong, right? Because then Dugong just gets knocked out. So who would he switch to eat Growlithe's Body Slam? Maybe a normal type. So I think we're just going to stay in and trade some Body Slams with the Pony. No, he has a second water type, and it's Staryu. I hate it. But that was a big Body Slam. Can't take credit for it. This Growlithe was just traded to us by some gentleman on the SSAN. I don't know what his deal was. He called us a pup. Said we barged into his room. But pretty sure we knocked and he said come in, so I don't know what's going on with that. Now it's an interesting situation for us because I don't know what the Staryu knows. If it knows Thunder Wave, we're in some trouble. If it knows Blizzard, we're in some trouble. I think I'm going to go to Vileplume here. It just felt like the right thing to do, you know? And I think he's probably going to stay in? No, he's not going to stay in, right? He's going to switch out. It's just too bad we don't know Sleep Powder. Can he afford to switch out? Should we do a preliminary Body Slam just to check? I think I'm going to risk it. No, I'm so wrong. He knew Blizzard. That was too bad. Will he stay in again? No way. He stays in again! Oh, I don't believe it. Well, he got us good. He got us good with that. What a waste of a... Oh, I realize I'm not scrolled down here. It was a crit. I was going to say that did a lot more than I thought it would. Now I'm expecting the Body Slam this time, so I'm going to go to Golem and hope he paralyzes us. He doesn't. That's okay, though. 2 Earthquakes should knock out the Staryu, I believe. 1 Earthquake knocks out the Ponyta if he doesn't burn us. So he does have a Venusaur. We do about 40% to it. We go Growlithe. We're hopeful that it's not the Sleep Powder Venusaur set. I'm sure he'll go Body Slam if it's not. He does and gets a crit and gets the paralysis. Wowzers. So we go Body Slam here. Because he's... Oh, it goes back to Pony. It's a surprise to me. We stay in and Body Slam because he's expecting the Golem switch. We know he knows Blizzard. We don't know what else he might know. We're going to switch out to Mew here. He's fully paralyzed. That's awesome. And we're just going to Psychic one time here. It's our highest damaging move. And you wouldn't know it based on that. I think we need to get Golem in here safely, so I'm going Growlithe. Oh, that's pretty nice that he missed. Guess I could have gone Golem or even stayed in with Mew and just gotten a little more damage off. Alright, I guess we just stay in Body Slam. You think? Well, the only way we wouldn't is if Golem knocks out the Staryu from this range with Earthquake, and it does not. So yeah, we stay in Body Slam. Oh, really wanted to double the Golem. But Staryu just has a little bit too much health, and we can't double to Mew because if he did stay in with Ponyta, it would have been bad. But now we can go Mew pretty comfortably. Like, is he going to go back to Ponyta? Probably not. He's going to surf and crit us, which is not great. Is Staryu in Mew's psychic range? Yes, so I think we'll just psychic. Well, that surprised me. Now, Growlithe comes out, eats this Fire Blast like a champion. Is he going to Fire Blast again? That would be wild if he did. But we don't want to risk it. So now we've got Golem here. I don't know if we played this endgame right. Should I have recovered with Mew? Maybe I should have recovered with Mew. This is tough. This is real tough. He's going to Razor Leaf here for sure. I guess he could put us to sleep. But I think it's Raticate time. And he'll sacrifice Staryu here, right? And then bring out the Pony. And that's the thing that we have to think about. If he doesn't sacrifice Staryu here, we're feeling good. Right, especially when he reveals his last to be Magnemite. Then we're just loving it. But no, of course he sacrifices Staryu here. And then the question is he going to double switch? Oh, nope, that's not the question. The question is, how badly do we lose? The answer, very badly. Yeah, Meowth just beats us. Well, Meowth plus Ponyta beats us here. Alright, we have to hope that he gets the miss and we get a critical hit Hyper Beam. We don't. I think Meowth always has Bubble Beam. Yeah, I think he always has Bubble Beam. So, what do you want to do here? Bubble Beam to Golem. It actually doesn't knock us out. So what we need is the Earthquake to crit. If we get a critical hit Earthquake here, it knocks out Meowth. He has to send out Venusaur. And then we get one chance to recover with Mew before Ponyta comes in and beats us. So that's our win condition here. Let me just make sure Ponyta's Body Slam does knock out Mew from this range. 23 minimum. Maybe not. All right, let's try it. Ponyta's Body Slam's not a guaranteed knockout on our Mew. So it's possible, very unlikely, but possible, that we can recover out of this if he goes Body Slam and it doesn't knock us out. If he goes Fire Blast, we lose, though. Well, if it hits, obviously. No, he just goes Body Slam and knocks us out. GG's. That was too bad. I don't know. I don't know what we did wrong. We even got lucky and froze the Mew. I think it was just a slower team. And good play by Chiori. Like that was really good. So these are best of threes. So we're going into game 3 here. Yeah, where'd we mess up? Because we couldn't let the Golem go. Oh, there's the Magnemite that I saw in the last one. Of course, we have no grass or ground type here. So I think we have to lose Pikachu, which is really unfortunate because it is so fast, but I think we have to lose it. It's the only thing that really resists Magnemite. Yeah, that's not bad. Dare we go Wigglytuff here? Let's dare. It's fully paralyzed. Darn it, I think we might have needed just a little bit more damage off. Yeah, that's why I was like, the double edge hits us and the body slam knocks him out. But maybe he thinks we're Hyper Beam, and he switches out into a rock type, and we get the paralysis on it from this body slam. That would be okay. Nope. Ah. Dang, man. Did not like that. But I suppose it's not terrible. And we'll squeak out of here with a badly hurt Pikachu that anything will knock out immediately. And maybe I'll go Thunderbolt, just in case. Okay. And a paralyzed Wigglytuff, which, you know what? If Wigglytuff's going to be paralyzed, that's okay. Hey, this is good, because we can put him to sleep. We have a second sleeper in the back. We have 3 sleepers on this team, which is freaking awesome. We're just going to go Sleep Powder and then chip things down with a bunch of Psychics, right? I think so. I think that's the plan. Just a nice, easy sleep. I mean, you're already drowsy, so you'd have to fall asleep next turn anyway. I believe that's how drowsiness works in future gens anyway. He goes Cubone, which is a great play because putting a ground type to sleep. Oh my goodness gracious, come on now. Stop missing this, thank you. Put him to sleep. This is total nonsense. There we go. No, come on, dude. Just go to sleep. Can't believe it. I am not really laughing out loud, am I? Nope. But now we just... I mean, he's going back to drowsy. Right? Like, it'd be crazy not to be. He didn't go to drowsy. Well, that's a surprise. We'll try it again. Oh, you know, I'm just remembering those turns in this one where we stun spored a bunch of times. It didn't work. Yeah, that was too bad. We're going to try to lower his special one time. We're not going to get it. He doesn't knock us out, though, which is pretty good. The reason we're trying to lower the special is to make sure Wigglytuff is faster than Drowsy, which he is now, which is awesome. And now we can just Body Slam. He might go out to Cubone here and just kind of say, your sleeper's gone, I don't care. Which is true, our first sleeper is gone, but we have 2 more in the back, so that's awesome. We get this big blizzard off, which is great. Gosh, Wigglytuff, you're so terrible. I guess we'll go one more time, even though he might switch out to save the Cubone. Would he on such low health? Only if he thought we had other sleepers, right? There's no reason for him to believe that we do. Especially since we don't have grass types, otherwise Magnemite. So if he thinks we have other sleepers, he's got to think we have a ghost or one of the polys, right? Or maybe Jinx. He could think we have Jinx. He's thinking a while here, but I gotta stop overthinking it, because I've overthought before and it has bitten me. This is not what you want to see, but since we do have extra sleepers, it could end up being okay. Lickitung versus Wigglytuff. He does need to be at +3 to knock us out, but he'll probably go +2 Body Slam into Hyper Beam is my thought. Oh, that could have been a huge mistake. Oh, I think that was a huge mistake. Why would I Thunder Wave him? Why would I Thunder Wave him? That was a gigantic mistake. Now I can't put him to sleep. And he does go Body Slam just like we thought. So we didn't click counter. Alright, I guess we'll go Dragonite here and hope he Hyper Beams. He does Hyper Beam, but he misses. That's okay. We get one Blizzard off. He knows Blizzard. That's really helpful for us to know. Why is it helpful for us to know? It means he can't really do a lot to Haunter. So, right, because he's not Earthquake. So we're going to go Haunter here. Let's go. Good call, good call. And now we can Thunderbolt the Drowsy. And I think we'll let Wiggly go. Assuming he doesn't get paralyzed either time, which he does. So we get a nice, healthy Body Slam off. Okay. Now we can go Dragonite again. Dragonite's Body Slam to Drowsy would get the job done. So there's no reason for him to think we don't have Body Slam, right? Is he going to save this thing? He might. He did. Unfortunate. But acceptable. Eradicate comes out. We're going to go Haunter. I mean, he's going to go Blizzard, right? But that's okay for Haunter. And he can't really switch out to Drowsy here, I don't think. I don't think so. I mean, because we'll just two-shot him. So he's a three-shot with these other attacks, but we just hope we don't get frozen and we're okay. Come on! We just needed not to get frozen and we were fine. Now we're going to lose. Now we are going to lose. Poliwrath versus Raticate. Well, Super Fang Hyper Beam doesn't knock us out, so I guess we have a small chance. If he stays in, we have a chance. If he switches out, we lose. I guess we don't guaranteed lose, but we basically lose if he switches out to Drowsy. Because if he switches out to Drowsy, we need to use Amnesia and hope that Drowsy doesn't get an attack off on us. Gosh, that freeze. Oh, that freeze was so big. We just needed to do a tiny amount of damage to the Raticate so that Poliwrath could come in Amnesia Sweep. He does go Drowsy. Alright, let's hope he's fully paralyzed, or he misses a Hypnosis. It's less than 50% that Hypnosis would hit us while he's paralyzed. He gets fully paralyzed. Okay. It's Victory Bell. We're Speed Tied. It's Victory Bell and we're Speed Tied. Do we switch out to Dragonite? Have to, right? Had to, I think. think so. But what do you think now, man? What can you do now? It's your Thunder Wave and hope that something works out for you. Right? +2 Blizzard from Poliwrath doesn't get Victory Bell. So we couldn't have risked it even if we wanted to on that speed tie. But Victory Bell doesn't one-shot us either. So we do get the chance to put it to sleep. Presumably. Now this is going to be a close finish. Especially if he switches to Eradicate here. Which is what we're really, really, really hoping he does. He does not. No. Now we just have to hope. Now we just have to hope. Just have to hope, huh? Nope. Ah, man! What the heck? What did we do wrong that game? Man, I'm real frustrated. I don't know what we did wrong. I don't know what we did wrong either game. I mean, I called out the paralyzing Lickitung as the wrong move, but... I guess the switch out was the wrong play. To switch out into Dragonite. I don't know. I don't know. GG's. I don't know what we did wrong. A good first game. A pretty close second game. Meowth, man. And then this third game. It was just that we got frozen, right? Like, we won if we didn't get frozen. Yeah, I think so. I guess we relied a little bit too heavily on that fact that Haunter was all we had. I don't know. But there it is. That's our fourth match of this first round, pool play. We have one more match to go. You can check out the rest of the videos on the channel if you'd like to see them. And we've got one last one coming for you sometime soon. So thanks so much for watching. Give me some help. Clearly we need it. So suggestions, thoughts, tips, tricks you've got, I'd love to hear them. So that way I can win our fifth match. And I will see you in the next video.